guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for the huge delay, but I think I'm just gonna slowly start getting into vlogging again. Just some things have happened, some pretty serious stuff. Chris and I, before our marriage, wasn't doing that great. I'm not gonna go into details, but it got bad enough to where I took the girls and I drove to Texas, and we stayed there for about a week, and I was determined on just making it work in Texas by myself with 3 kids. I stayed with a friend of mine who has an apartment, and she wasn't able to keep us there for very long because I wasn't on her lease, and there was 4 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment, so that wasn't going to work. And there was just no way for me to find a job and a place to live all at one time. So Chris and I finally talked while I was still in Texas, and we worked things out. He promised me that he would treat me better. I promised him that I would treat him better. It takes 2 for a marriage to fail, but it also takes 2 for a marriage to work. And our marriage has never been easy. Like, we got married super young, and we had kids super young. We just did everything like way too fast, and now we're just kind of paying the price, and it's hard. It really, really is. Like, it's a struggle. It's been a struggle for a while. What led to me leaving was just the way that he talks to me. He had said some pretty hurtful things to me. Some things I will not repeat, especially on YouTube. And that at that time, I did not want my girls to be around that environment. I didn't want them to be around their daddy calling their mom some really hurtful names. And at that time, I thought it was best just to take them out of the situation. And that's why I left. A lot of my family and friends may not agree. I probably did react too fast, and I probably shouldn't have left. I actually do regret leaving because I just feel like I wasted some money. I wasted people's time and energy, and I can't talk, and energy on trying to help us out. And I really do feel bad about that. It's just when you're a mom, you have to make decisions, like really tough ones. And sometimes they might not even be right. Sometimes they are. It's just, I'm still learning. I've been a parent. I've been a mother for 10 years, over 10 years. I'm still learning. I still make mistakes. I've been married for almost 12 years. I still make mistakes in that era too. Like, I am not perfect by all means. Chris is not perfect. No one's perfect. It's just, I'm just so stuck. So, and right now we're doing great. Like, we're in the honeymoon stage, and it's been awesome. He's been so wonderful, and he keeps on telling me, I'm so glad you came back, and I'm glad I came back too, honestly. Like, there's no place like your own space, your own house, like your own things, and I did miss my husband. I really did. I was hurt, and I wanted so badly for him to call me and tell me that I'm sorry, I want you back, which he never did, because I think he just has like a lot of pride, I guess. So I don't know I don't know if it's a guy thing, or, but when I came back, he was extremely happy. So so that's why I have not been vlogging. I wasn't going to post about all this personal information, but since I am putting my life on here and I've chosen to do this and I want to do this, like, I want you guys to see the good and the bad, because no one's perfect. No one's family life is perfect at all. And for anyone who's going through what I had went through before, with verbal abuse, emotional abuse, like whatever you want to call it, it's not okay. It's not okay to treat your spouse, husband, wife, whatever, call them hurtful names, like things that you wouldn't even want to repeat. It's not okay. And it's just something that we just, have to learn from and fix and talk about. And it's okay to talk to your friends and family about this, because I had to. I didn't have a choice. I didn't really have anyone. I don't have anyone up here. I have his family members, but I don't think his family really likes me, and that's okay. I don't really care. He does have a pretty awesome uncle who lives in Kentucky, which is just over the river. He is amazing. I'm just not really close to his other like family members that are in the area, and they go to Chris about things, and that's fine. I mean, we're just not that close, and that's okay. Because I mean, they're Chris's family members, like, so it's like I don't really have anyone here that has my back. Everyone's in Texas. So that's what makes it kind of difficult. Like, I don't really have anyone here to talk to. I have friends here. I really do. I do have a few really good friends that I've met through the girls' school. And I'm grateful for them. I really am. Because I did have to lean on a couple of girls just to, talk to. But there's nothing like having your family to support you and help you, even if they're just an ear to listen. It's nice to have that. So anyway, so we are back at home. Obviously, I have the fire going. I don't know if you can see. I finally figured out how to start it. Chris showed me. So now I'm like taking advantage of having a working fireplace, because I have not turned it on like since we moved here a year ago. Over a year ago, mind you. So I'm glad we finally have it working, because there's nothing like having like a good fire and a cozy couch and blanket and kids asleep, and all I need is some hot cocoa and a good movie, but I don't have a TV in here, so I have to go downstairs for that. I would like to eventually put a TV in this room, but I don't know. I think we have way too many TVs in this house to begin with. We have one in our bedroom, in the master bedroom. We have one in the basement downstairs. We have another one in Abby's room. So that's 3 TVs. I think it might be a little much if we had another one. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Just burped. And Ava is also getting a TV for Christmas. So Santa is bringing her a TV with like a DVD player, so she can watch movies in her room. Because what the girls like to do sometimes, especially on the weekends, they like to get together and watch movies in Abby's room. Well, sometimes Abby doesn't want a 5-year-old sleeping with her all the time, which I totally get. Totally get. Like, she's 10 years old, Ava's 5. Like, you know, they do need their, like, space, like, time away from each other, because they're with each other all the time. So, so we are getting Ava her own TV. That way she can have her own movie night in her own room. Abby can do her own thing in her room, and Abby's about to become a little lady. She's at that age. She's 10 years old, and yeah, in a couple years, she'll be a woman. So she definitely does need that time, that space for herself. So yeah, that would be 4 TVs in this house. 4 TVs too much. So I think what we might do is we might move the TV that's in the master bedroom to here, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so the girls started back at school today. Today was their first day back. They actually did start school in Texas, but they were only there for 1 day. And then I pulled them out because that's when I decided to come back here. So we're just trying to get back in the swing of things, trying to get back on the schedule, routine. Because it's like really important in our household, like schedules and routines, and you go to bed at this time and you wake up at this time, and homework, and just I live off of routines and schedules and stuff. So it's really important for me, and it makes the household go by so much more smoothly, especially with 3 kids. You kind of have to have a schedule of some sort. So, but unfortunately, voting is tomorrow. So people vote tomorrow. It's Tuesday. So they are out of school tomorrow. So they're going to be at home all day tomorrow. But then they start back at school on Wednesday. So, which is good. So I'm going to have to find them something fun for them to do tomorrow. Might play some board games or something. And Chris is going to go vote in the morning. And then when he's done voting, I will go out and vote. So make sure you go vote, people. It's like super, super important. Like, I'm not a big fan of the state that we live in. I do not like Kentucky. I do not like Indiana. I have my reasons. Of course, you guys know, like, I prefer Texas over any place else. But, you know, we do live here, so we have to vote for, like, the mayor in our town, like, be supportive of where we live. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to vote. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's kind of like a long vlog, and I'm getting this out kind of late tonight, and I apologize. I'm not going to be doing any editing to this video, so I don't think I really need to, because I'm just sitting here talking. But just be patient with me. I will have videos out with the kids and everything. We might start vlogging tomorrow. So yeah, just keep an ear out, keep an eye out, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.